Hey guys, what's going on? I turned on Forza 6 today and it told me I have this new free car to download, and it's some sort of Fallout 4 car. So that's really cool. So here it is, and I'm just gonna take it around a couple of laps of Le Mans and see what it's like. I've not driven it yet and I've got no idea what it's going to be like. It looks really great. It's got that futuristic but kind of 1950s vibe that you get from the Fallout games, and I picked it in this nice dark metallic blue. Now that engine sounds amazing, so let's see what it can do. We're up against a full field of cars that are, according to the game, in the same class, so we'll see. At the moment it's not accelerating very quickly. It's obviously, I'm guessing it's either an electric car, or being from the Fallout games, it's probably powered by some kind of fusion core. Oh my god, it doesn't go around the corners very well. That first left turn kind of felt like I was trying to drive a brick around the corner, and it's really slow to accelerate. I don't know how it's going to perform overall over 2 laps. This is a fairly long race. It's struggling to keep up with the pack at the moment. It's got a very spongy feel to the handling, and it's a bit slippery. I've got the handling on simulation, because that, as far as I'm concerned, that gives me the best gaming experience for most of the cars in this game. But okay, we're on the straight now, so let's see what it can do here. Okay, this is pretty quick. Just hit 200 miles an hour. Wow. Okay, this is incredibly fast. I wasn't expecting it to go this quick. It's like an absolute rocket. 240. We are just passing everything. And now the camera's gone retarded. I've never been this quick in a car in real life, but I wish it didn't shake around like this, because this is really annoying. Oh, nearly lost it. Just avoided hitting the wall there, but I lost a lot of speed. There goes the McLaren. Still, I wasn't expecting it to have quite such a high top speed. Let's see if we can brake in time for this corner. Not a chance. And there we go. I don't suppose that other driver's very pleased about that. Anyway, and we're being overtaken by everything now. It's really slow to get going, but my god, what a hell of a top speed this thing has. Well, I didn't even get it to the top speed. That's a nice little joystick there. I can't imagine that the cars of the future are really going to be controlled by joysticks. I think the steering wheel concept is safe for at least the next generation. So don't worry about that, kids. Wow, this thing's awful around the corners. So I'm not sure why I was given this car. I don't know if you have to play both games, whether you have to play Fallout and Forza 6. Oh my god, right. Yeah, there you go. This thing will not go around corners. Never mind, it's not about winning the race, it's about testing the car, of course. He says as everybody goes past him. Yeah, so I don't know whether you have to play both games and it's just some kind of free reward from the Forza Motorsport people, but whatever, you know, free car is always good. And despite the fact I'm not actually driving that well, I'm not as bad at this game as this video is making me out to be, but it is quite fun to drive, despite the fact that it goes around the corners like a sponge and it accelerates like a brick. But that top speed is absolutely incredible. I'll see if I can keep the speed up during the next lap. I have to slow down a bit for that corner. So this isn't a track I'm too familiar with. This track doesn't actually come up in the career mode. I'm about 60% of the way through, and this particular version of Le Mans hasn't come up yet. So lap 2, and I'm in 18th place, which is not good. You would expect in this class, driving any other car, even on the expert setting that it's on now, that you would probably be fighting for first place by this point if you were in a car that could go around the corners. I'm going to try a little bit harder this lap. We shall see. Look at that, a Volvo just passes me like I'm nothing. Oh, there you go. He had to back off there. Didn't want to scratch my paintwork. I'm not really sure if car design is going to go this way in the future. I mean, I know this is an entirely fictional concept, this vehicle, but I mean, if you look at car design nowadays, some of the things that they're coming up with are absolutely amazing. They certainly don't look like this. But, right, let's see what we can get out of this. I'm going to keep my foot down when I get to the right hand bend, and we'll see just how fast we can get this thing. That's 230. The camera's going to start shaking in a minute. Just absolutely glides past everyone. I'm not sure what the fastest car in this game is overall. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who do know, who tested it. I don't know if there's a way you can tune a certain car to maybe get up to 300 miles an hour. Ooh, I just hit the wall there. And we are just about out of road. Oh, I just made it around that corner. Just scraped around that corner there. Yeah, I can't see me winning anything with this car, but nice little addition to the game. Not really sure what affiliation the makers of Fallout and the makers of Forza actually have. It seems a little bit unfair on the PlayStation crowd, actually. They can't. I don't know whether they'll obviously not be able to play this game on the PlayStation, so they won't be able to get this funky little car. Which I'm absolutely 100% sure that not one PlayStation user could give a shit about. There's plenty of benefits to having a PS4 over the Xbox One. If I could afford it, I'd have both actually. Then I could have the best of both worlds. But I think my fiance would actually chop my hands off if I got both consoles. I spend probably most of my free time playing on the Xbox One, so I wouldn't have any time left to play on the PS4 if I had one. Well, I've managed to get up to 11th place here, and I can't see me getting much further. You see, I was catching up to that McLaren there, and then the handling, you just slide out on the corners. It's incredibly difficult. I wouldn't like to try and take this car around the Top Gear test track, like something with some really tight corners. Anything that, you know, going into some of those corners on the Top Gear test track, anything that slides under braking is just a nightmare. And this thing is, well, let's just say if they do produce cars like this in the future, there's going to be a hell of a lot more accidents. So, there we go, 11th place. So, yeah, nice addition to the game. I would say I wouldn't try using this car for competitive racing, but give it a try. It's fun to drive, and I'm sure somebody can come up with some really cool Forza paintwork. So yeah, oh, I leveled up. That was shit. Why do I always get the shit ones? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon with another Fallout 4 video probably, so see you guys later.